Hi, Joey. Oh, you seem sad. What's wrong?
Well, I just got back from my grandma's house, and my sister was taking all my Pop-Pop's attention. I wanted to play with my Pop-Pop too, but he was busy helping her with her toys.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're sad. That doesn't sound like much fun. But you know what? I think that reminds me of a story. And it's about sharing with our siblings. Siblings is another word for brothers and sisters. Do you want to hear that story? Well, let's watch it.
Oh, goody goody, it's time for the DoGoodies. Oh, goody goody, it's DoGoodie time. Oh, goody goody, it's time for the DoGoodies. Oh, goody goody, it's DoGoodie time. Oh, goody goody, it's time for the DoGoodies. Oh, goody goody, it's DoGoodie time. Oh, goody goody, it's time for the DoGoodies. Oh, goody goody, it's DoGoodie time.
There was a brother and sister named Zip and Zot. Their mother wanted them to share, but share they did not. This is their story about how they learned to share with each other, that sister and brother. Zip and Zot had a lot of toys, from here to the ceiling with all kinds of noise. They loved each other very much, but when it came to their toys, those you simply do not touch. It all started one day when Zip and Zot wanted to play. They were choosing a toy, but something got in their way.
Hey, Zip, I have this first. Well, it's mine and I want it, so let go or I'll burst. I won't let go. I was here before you, so find something different to play or to do. Mom!
They both called, holding on tight. It didn't look like they would give up this fight.
Well, I grabbed it first, and Zot grabbed it last, so it's clear in that order that it should be passed. That's not true. I'm sure I was faster, so I am the one who gets to be the plick and plow master.
Mother didn't care who got there first. She wanted them to share, so what happened next was unrehearsed. First she took Zip's pile of toys and locked them away. Then she did the same with Zot's pile and had this to say.
Now you only have this plick and plow set, so if you don't play nicely, all the rest of your toys you can forget.
Zip looked at Zot, and Zot looked at Zip. You could tell they didn't like this, not one little bit. They sat and they sat, both in stubborn combat, not wanting to play or even wanting to chat. Minutes turned to hours, and yet no one got to play until Zot looked at Zip and decided to say,
I really want to play with this plick and plow set. I really do too, and it makes me quite upset. Well, let's try together, just for a little while.
Little did they know this while made them smile, and sharing with each other really wasn't their style. Now that they've tried it, turns out it's the right fit. So together they enjoyed it, every last little bit.
So you see, Joey, sometimes when we want something really bad, we don't think about other people's feelings and what they might need. Maybe your little sister needed a little bit more of your Pop-Pop's attention because she's not old enough to know how to play with her toys like you do.
That's right. I do get to do special things with my Pop-Pop, like go to the park and the movies, because I'm older. I'll think of that next time I feel like my sister isn't sharing.
Good job. Now let's hear what Professor Awesome Possum, Smarty Party, Master Pastor John has to say about it.
He's Professor Awesome Possum, Master Pastor John. Professor Awesome Possum, Master Pastor John.
Isn't sharing hard? It's very easy for us when we see something that we want, that we get tunnel vision and focus in on it. Do you know what tunnel vision is? Have you ever gone through a tunnel in a car before, and the only thing you could see is that little light at the very end? Or how about if you get a toilet paper roll and you put it up to your eyes, you can only see at the very, very end. Well, sometimes when we want something really, really bad, that's the only thing we can see. We don't see anything else. It can be very easy for us to get angry and not share with people around us. You know, the Bible talks about this. In our verse this week, Hebrews 13:16, it says, "Do not forget to do good and share with others." When we get really angry and when we want something really bad, it's very easy to forget. All we're focused on is what we want. We have tunnel vision. Well, the Bible tells us to do it differently, to do good and to not forget. No matter how hard we want to get focused on something, no matter how hard we forget everything else, God wants us to look at those around us. It's the best way, like Zip and Zot, as you saw in your story. After they shared, they had an amazing time together. So remember that, not to get so focused in and not to lose sight of everything. But it's good for us to share and remember to do good and not forget. So now we're going to ask a question and think of a time when you shared a toy or you had to share something. And maybe you didn't want to at first, but after you shared, it was an amazing fun time you had. Let's take some time and share as a group.